I'm a simple man, don't wanna complicate ya, complicate ya. I'm a simple man, don't wanna complicate ya.
Hey everybody, this is GhostWolfArt with part 3 of the how to clean your pop-up camper. I'm sorry, it's hot out here. Before I get started with this video, I'm sorry that it's running late because I've had some problems myself. The knee that I had surgery on was giving me some heck, you know. But I'm doing better, so I'm out in the pop-up camper and getting ready to release part 3 on how to clean your camper. There might be a part 4. The way it's looking, there might be a part 4. But with that being said, let's get on with the video. Alright, thanks for watching. Hey everybody, this is GhostWolfArt coming to you for part 3 of how to keep your pop-up camper clean. How to clean your pop-up camper. Shame on it. We got this in its line and everything. One thing I want to tell you, just to be on the safe side, let me move it around here. Every so often, you need to put a screw to hold this canvas in. Okay, just like 2 screws. You know, we've got the corners locked with screws, but you need the support for in the middle. So when this thing is raised up, it's got something. You know, it don't hurt it. You know, the way they had it from the manufacturer, they had it above, and it really don't do nothing as far as holding it. I would suggest what I did here: just take a screw and go right through it, and it holds the lip in there tightly, firmly, more secure. Yeah. But I've got all that tied in. Also, if I swing over here, I've got that all right tied in and screwed down. But what I'm gonna do is I have some on my 4K camera that I recorded earlier, and Richard was out here helping me. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna run that 4K in. Now some of it'll have some sound, but I'm gonna have to put music to it. Okay, it is embedded on my hat. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe y'all can see my hat over there. See my hat on the kitchen? It's got the 4K on it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play that right here, and then I'll be back with y'all. Okay, it is hot out here. All right, thanks for watching. Hey everybody out there on YouTube, this is GhostWolfArt. We are going on the camper. This is part of part 3. Sorry about the wind. It is breezy today, so you're gonna see about getting this done. Man, I'm glad it's not raining. It's nice out here, but yeah, gotta pull this thing and get it back up. the person you see walking in front of me is the owner of this pop-up camper. Do I have permission to have you on film?
Yes, you do, Art.
All right, y'all heard him. Well, hey everybody, I'm back. What I'm doing now, before I put up the panels for the side, it's got to be done. I don't know if the camera's showing this, but it's dirty and it's got to be clean, you know. So that's another thing when you're cleaning your pop-up. You got to look at the tracks here, and you got to wipe them. You know, you got to get them clean. And that's what I'm doing, cleaning the tracks, and scrubbing them, making it it's clean, so when you're out camping, you don't have no problem from dirt, you know, and stuff like that. You know, rather have everything clean and be sanitized, you know. That way no family members can get sick or anything like that. So yeah, now what I'm using, I got what's that, Palomar, no, Dawn dish detergent in it, the apple scent. I like the apple scent. Yeah, also I have bleach in it, and that's what I'm cleaning this with. Here's all that, because it's got to be clean, because I don't want nobody getting sick or anything like that. So yeah, if you're taking, you've got a pop-up camper and you're thinking about taking it out, you see me do this, it'll take you a little bit, okay, but in the long run it's well worth it. That way it keeps you and your family safe from being sick. You know, and it's, if they get sick, man, all it's going to do is spoil your vacation, spoil your trip. So yeah, clean all these crevices and stuff up here before putting the vinyl on the side. Make sure that's clean. The door, which I'll get all that once I can pop it up more. And then you clean the wood, you clean the floors real good. What I do is I get bleach and hot water, okay, as far as for the woods, the tops and stuff like that. I get bleach and hot water and I wipe it down real good. Then I'll come back with some Pine Sol. And pine sol it over. Now that's what I do. Okay, I'm not saying you do it, but to me, bleach just kills anything and everything that's in here. Alright, well, let me get to this, get it done. I'll get back to y'all here in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I'm back. What I'm showing you here, a lot of people don't clean this, and it's dirty, okay? I mean, it's nasty, which I'm going to take a pressure washer to the canvas, okay? But I want you to look at this lip, okay? That's anything on the camper needs to be cleaned. You know, you miss it on cleaning, it's gonna come back and bite you in the butt. You know, so don't miss it. Go ahead and get it. That way you're not doing it twice. You know, the old saying is, do the job one time and one time only. Now, besides this little stain, okay, how does that look? Better. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing on this side. Is getting it clean. You know. And so, don't get me wrong, some places you won't be able to get it clean. But what you can reach and clean it. You know. Because the more you clean, the less you're going to have to worry about somebody getting sick. You know. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'll get back to y'all here in a minute. Hey everybody, I'm back. Okay. Whew. You can tell it's hot. Look at that. Man, I got all the canvas back up and everything. On the corners, all I got to do is just zip them together. And that's no zip them and also do Velcro because it's got Velcro. But I'll be able to raise the top, and then all I got to do is wipe the canvas off on the inside here, clean things stove real good, clean the wood, like I said, a little Dawn, and well, I'll use bleach and hot water to clean it real good, okay, and then I'll come back with some pine sol to give it that, you know, piney smell. Let's say piney, right? Yeah. But I've got this and everything, and I've been at it for a while, and I didn't want to waste y'all's time on doing a video of everything I was doing. I locked in the canvas like I showed you in the previous videos where it had lip and you had to lock over. So I've done that to all this. So it's all locked in and all that, except for got a wasper trying to get up in here while I'm trying to do this video. Shame on me. I hate them little things, boy. Hey, Poppy boy, you know you've been popped. But all I gotta do now is just do the Velcro and the zipping up, and that will close this in with the canvas. The canvas is back on. The outside's clean, what I showed you. The top railings are clean all the way through. So yeah, I guess it's going to be the end of part 3 on how to clean your pop-up camper. Okay, so there will be a number 4. All right, be prepared, people. Okay, it's my pleasure to bring it out here to y'all, my viewers, in case y'all didn't know how to clean a pop-up camper. This way you've got some idea of how it works. Okay, it's not. I will say this: I've never worked on a pop-up camper. Don't claim to be a master. Okay, but I do claim if you take the time and remember where everything goes, even if you've got to take pictures with your cell phone, do so. Okay, you won't have no problem. Just like me, this is my first time. Yeah,
It's almost like I was pro. Shame on it.
All right, with that being said, in my own words, we come to the end of this part 3 video. Part 4 is coming out. In my own words, be careful, be safe, and love one another. Keep rocking, people.